Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of GRAFFTV. Tonight we have another special guest in studio. He's a well-known artist from Los Angeles who's raising the graffiti bar with his unique style and creativity. With over 20 years in the game, he's an innovator, a daredevil, and a superstar who's influencing today's graffiti era. Ladies and gentlemen, help me in welcoming the Elon Musk of this shit. Representing the BWS crew, it's the one and only SKEAM NBC. Yeah. Hey man, it's great to finally have you in studio. Thank you for accepting our invitation.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, man. And you?
I'm doing great, man. Excited to have you here. Now, I want to start actually our interview with what's been going on lately in the street, which is the Oceanwide Towers. You were one of the earliest writers to catch a spot at the towers, but not just any spot. You caught the middle of the skyscraper and painted the top 5 floors, which are the 50th floor, the 49th, 48th, 47th, and 46th floor. But before we get into that incredible mission you accomplished, man, I'd like to start at the very beginning. Do you remember when you first heard of the Oceanwide Towers?
Yeah, I did. One of the homies hit it, and he showed me the pic, and I was just amazed, that building. It was pretty crazy.
Was your homie that hit it a well-known artist as well?
Yeah.
Can you mention his name?
Yeah, the homie Alec from NBC.
How soon after Alec tells you about the towers are you starting, is your mind running so you could get your own spot?
As soon as he told me, I was already planning it up, but it took probably like 4 or 5 days before I had time to go and get it, and it was actually perfect timing when I did.
Besides Alec, do you tell anyone about your plan and what you're gonna do?
No.
Does Alec mention that it's dangerous? Does he try to talk you out of it? What advice does he give you about going up in that building?
Well, at that moment in time, like, it wasn't really hot yet with cops, and he was just like, there's security on the bottom, just keep a lookout for them, but they don't go up. So other than that, it was cool. All good.
You're known for catching incredible spots, dangerous daredevil spots. Do you first scope out the location to get a feeling on what it's like there, or do you just head out that first day?
No, yeah, I always scope out the spot, walk around, kind of get visual measurements and kind of plan how I'm gonna execute it out.
When you go on a mission like this, do you usually go alone? Do you go with a partner? What's your plans?
Typically, I'd have my videographer guy go with me, but lately I've been just going by myself.
When your videographer goes with you, do you hit him up at the spot as well?
You mean hit him up like how?
Like, do you hit him up on your throw up or?
Oh, yeah, I'll do his brand on there.
Once you first go to the Oceanwide Towers to scope it out, what are your feelings about it? Because once you're there, it's pretty impressive how big they are.
No, yeah, definitely. I was I was pretty amazed on these 3 buildings, how gigantic they are, and all these people painting it. It was pretty exciting.
Why did it take you 4 days to plan?
Due to work, and then just my schedule's pretty tight, so I can't just go and paint any day.
When you finally do decide to go there after the 4 days, what time do you usually go bombing? Is it a midnight mission, 3 a.m.? What do you...
Usually I go like around 12, 1 o'clock, but this mission I got there like around 9:30. Try to get in there early because I knew it was going to be a mission to get up there.
Do you already know what you're going to do when you get there? For example, you did something called a walkout, where you walk out to the middle of the building and you didn't hit the balcony. Do you have that planned in your mind already, where you're going to hit up?
So for that spot, my original plan was to do the roller off the ledge of the balcony, so doing it sideways. That's how I did the S and the K. because I wasn't able to walk out. But by the time I got to the E, you know, carrying everything up and then doing those 2 letters sideways like that, it was super tiring. So by the time I got to the E, I was like, man, it's gonna take. I'm not gonna be able to finish. I'm gonna be here like all day, and I had to go to work after that. So I ended up seeing the ledge, so I ended up walking out so I can finish faster. So yeah, that wasn't my intention to walk out, but it had to be done.